Lanning was confident enough, and rightly so, in his team that when offered the opportunity to have the network television cameras in his locker room pregame, he said, "Oh, absolutely. Come on in." And why? Because he had a pre-planned, pointed message for Colorado. And his line was, they're fighting for clicks, we're fighting for wins. I think it brings up two other main points, and these are the 2 points that I want to focus on really quickly. Let me start with the point that there are a lot of people out there, whether they are opposing fans, maybe some in the media, but more specifically coaches that do not like what's going on at Colorado. They don't like it. They don't like it at all. That's the emotion that we saw in the pregame speech. But here's the thing that they don't realize. They won't end it just by beating him. You beat him into the ground by the 11-minute mark of the first quarter. It was 13-0. You were going for a fake punt. Colorado was not going to win that game, and everybody knew it after the first 2 series of the game. Everyone. And guess what? Still might be the top-rated game of the day. It's not going to stop. People want to see what's going on because Deion Sanders is a sporting icon in this country. And so if Dan Lanning is wondering, hey, are all the people still watching out there? I hope they're watching out there. They were watching, Dan. Don't worry. And this is where the rubber meets the road in a conversation about the actual sport is, well, how good is Oregon? Well, you know what? This makes me believe, not because of the final score, not because of what was going on the field, but Dan Lanning's approach to Saturday's game with Colorado makes me more of a believer in Oregon than I would have been if he didn't say anything and they would have won by the same margin. Dan Lanning doesn't do any of that unless he knows his team can embarrass Colorado. If he thinks his team is going to win 42-17 or 42-21 or 42-28, guess what? He's not saying all of that stuff. The cameras are not in the locker room. He knows he's about to win by 40. He knows he's about to cover a huge spread, and 80% of the public's money is on Colorado. He came from the standard. The current standard is the Bulldogs. That's where Lanning came from. He doesn't put a target out there or throw this much out there with cameras in the locker room pregame unless he knows deep down that his team is at the level. That's what I love about it, is because his actions last week tell me that he knows his team is that good. So now I think they're that good.